Yes.
Hey guys, guess who we have here? Dun, dun, dun. Thank you. No, please more.
Look at all these people
Keep
on
it
here.
down,
Yes.
boys and girls.
Keep it down.
There's more where that comes from.
Yes, yes.
Hi guys, it's always great to see you guys again. I get to see y'all once a year, but I promise you that I get to see y'all a little more often than I get to see some family members.
Oh, hey, I guess that's special. You're special.
I'm always inviting you to come to the show, but you don't want to come on my show. What's the matter?
I do.
I shower. I drink cologne.
No. You have
That's
a lot of great eyes. I'm gonna put myself on your list.
All right.
Put you on my list. Actually, the last time you were on my show, your mom was like, "It's Marcela."
Yes.
Not Maricela.
Yeah, no. You're right, Maricela.
Maricela. That was the other one.
Yeah, Maricela.
Maricela, yeah, because I said it wrong. And she was like, "Hey, correction."
She's been doing that since I was little, mind you.
Oh, yeah. That's
A lot of people want to call me Maddie, like for short, and she's like, her name is Maricela.
Yeah, well, okay.
And where are you from, Marisela?
I'm from the valley, from Rio
Okay.
Grande Valley, Texas. South Texas, almost the Mexican border, from Far, Texas.
Oh,
She's so
nice.
far south, but if she was any more south, she'd be really south.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I was passing by her booth and everything, and she's got where she's singing a lot of the Laura Canala song. Like,
Oh, yeah, you got a lot of Canela's tribute thing going on.
Yes. So
Yes,
right now
that's
we're doing a special project. It's called the Eternamente Laura Tribute Show. And so it's a 2 hour show of puras canciones de Laura Canales, all the hits, of course, and some other music that was really great in her era, dating all the way back to like the 80s, all the way up to the music, that she recorded up until she left us. And so it's really good. It's all the
sound good.
canciones grandes de Laura Canales. It's been great. We've done a lot of good
So what
response.
made you do a tribute to Laura?
So we had with my music. I had always been getting a lot of, I say compliments from people that say, you have a lot of the same tonada, the same type of voice, in the same range, right? So they would compare my voice a lot to hers, and thank you very much. You should do some Laura Canales. You should do some Laura Canales. So I was like, okay, I recorded one song of hers, and it did really good. And so from there, we got invited. We got invited to perform at the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame induction ceremonies.
Oh, okay.
It was in 2022. And so he heard, big shout out going out to Noe and also Ruben Lopez, praying for you still, Ruben Lopez, president and the CEO of Tejano Roots Hall of Fame. So he heard my tribute song and he said, we want you to come on and do the show, but how about this? Let's do a tribute, in Laura Canales. And I was like, oh, wow, that's like a lot of pressure. So they gave me like a 20-minute spot, and I just, a whole bunch of Laura Canales songs. So we did a tribute there for the very first time in public. And it went well.
Awesome.
The people really loved it. And so from there, we kind of just started getting invited to do different gigs with that tribute.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I've always been a fan of your music. I have all of
Yes.
your albums,
Thank
that.
you.
And I've always supported you.
Yes, you
I,
have.
I really love your music and everything else. And what I love about you is that your persistence has always been there. You have your album Cinco,
Yes.
which is really wonderful. It's a wonderful story I love to share because it's real.
Yes.
It's true. And it shows a true testament of what an artist can do and with perseverance. But your husband, obviously, well-known drummer aficionado. But the great thing is that you still are doing your music as well, which is wonderful. Now, when I saw that you were doing it Laura Canales, I was like, yeah, that's good, but I still want you to do your music.
Yes,
Because we need to
absolutely.
hear your music.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I've already spoken to Beto Ramon about 2 weeks ago. I called. He had called me up last year, but we were in the middle of recording because we're recording a tribute album. So we have the whole album of the tribute, and we were doing that. And he said, "Hey, it's time for another song." And I said, "Okay, give me a minute."
Yeah. Yeah.
Finish this one first. I spoke to him a couple of weeks ago, and he's getting another song ready for me. So hopefully it'll be in the works really, really soon. I'll have another Beth of a song, uh, original coming up really soon. So just get
Awesome.
it.
You know what? And I want to share. I've already shared your story, and I think it's a wonderful story. It's a beautiful story because it shows that people with the heart and talent should never give up. They should always keep going.
Absolutely.
But what do you have to say to those people who are thinking maybe this is not for me? Because you are the pinnacle. To me, you are like the star, the estrella of what people should see and say, hey, look, this is what it means to be an artist. Because this woman is clearly has talent, and clearly is got the goods. She's beautiful. She's been doing this, but it's just never been her time. Things have gotten in her way. Life has happened, but she's still here, and she has fans, and I'm a fan.
Thank you.
And
Thank
what do you tell people?
You know, it definitely does not happen overnight, and I knew that from the beginning. So when somebody told me that, they said, you know, if you really want to do this, do it for the right reasons. Do it because you love it, not because you're trying to be famous or trying to, if you're doing it for the right reasons, for the love of the music and for the love of entertaining, which is what I love to do. I know that a lot of younger artists out there that are wanting to get into the industry, if you can relate to the feeling of when you get on that stage and everything transforms and you feel amazing, and when the response of the people, is great, and it you thrive on that, then you're doing it right. You're doing it for the right reasons, and keep doing it. And I started in like 2018 in the industry professionally, and then here we are, and I'm still working at it, and I'm still not, where I want to be or need to be. But it's like you said, you just keep going, and you do it for the right reasons, and do it for the love that you have for performing and for the music, and then everything else will just fall into place at its right time.
Real quickly, Stephanie Ochoa says, hey, saludos Indio and Emerald.
Hola, Stephanie. How you
She's
doing?
obviously with the Cielo Azul. But one of the things that I do want to say is that I was a fan before I met you. So that's the thing. You don't know people are fans.
No, you don't. You really don't.
That's the deal.
That's one of the cool things about coming here to Vegas is it's awesome because you come here with your little group just to be like, I come here to meet people. And when people come up to me from Arizona, from Immokalee, Florida, from Washington, and say hi, literally hi. When people come up to you from all these different places and say, I heard your song, it's awesome, and I love it. Wow, you're like, you're all the way in another state, and they say, I love your song, I heard your song on the radio, or I saw your videos on, and it's beautiful, it's amazing. That I love, and that's one of the other reasons I love coming back here to the Vegas Tejano convention, because I get to meet the people that like my music. They get to meet me, I get to meet them back.
You know what? That was really funny because yesterday, as I was doing the podcast, some people came over and they waited for me to finish up, and they were like, "Oh, we hear you in Indiana." I had people from Indiana. I had people from Oregon. I had people from Washington. I mean, first of all, it's still weird for me that they want to take pictures. I was like, why do you want to take a picture with you? It's like, I'm the last one. No, I'm just being I'm just a guy from Hartford, Texas. I'm a nobody. There it says C93 in the house. Thank you so very much. Yes. No, but I'm just a guy. I don't know. But I mean, it's like, but it's cool that they listen and I can bring a little bit of joy to their life and everything else. And I was like, just request, guys, request some music. I have tons of music that I love to share. I always want to share new music. I want to share new artists.
Right.
And,
you support new music and new artists, which is how I fell in love with you as well. It's like, this guy, you don't judge from the beginning. You don't already make up your mind like, oh no, I don't. You give it a chance. You listen. You support. And that's awesome for a new artist. And motivation that we need to keep going.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I hadn't heard of you.
No.
But I ran a talk show. I'm really learning it. And that's what caught me was the way you sounded and you're singing. And I go, wait a minute. Because you have it playing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
She
we
was
can
passing
see,
by.
yes. And I was passing by like, oh, wait a minute. And I was like, hey. And then I look at your picture and we're like, hey, she's the singer. Okay, let me get her over here.
Oh,
But now I
yes.
have to go find your music. Now I have to, but I love the merch. I got to go buy the merch. She has glitter merch.
I do. I have bling for the ladies.
You know?
Yeah, George Francis says some of those Cali support the worldwide freestyle cartel in the house. California, of course, they're listening to us. Thank you very much, George. I appreciate you, brother. No,
But you got me as a fan now to go listen to you now. Now
Oh,
I
thank
more
you.
of
yeah,
you,
she's got,
you know?
she's got some great
And
music.
now
Her last album was superb.
I need to go find
I
it.
got all of it. All of it's on playing on regular rotation because all of it needs to be heard. One of the new things that I've been doing here is posting up reviews of each song on TikTok because I need to. I feel I need to tell people what the song is about and the type of rhythm.
You know, I like that too. Like when I listen to a song, any song, the old song or a new song, when you know something about it,
Yes.
how it was made, or how it, or just something, little fun facts about that, this makes it that much interesting.
Yeah, I feel well. I'm kind of great. People are like, well, "What about this song?" Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time. Believe it or not, people call me all the time.
I know.
Especially
You're a
here-
busy guy.
Especially like gearing up for this. You do realize that it's next week.
Yes,
You're
yes.
expecting me to do this next week. This is
I
crazy.
know.
But I mean, I try to do the best that I can, and I always make time for the newer people because of that. They need more help.
Now I got to bring her on to my show. I also have a show there with QvoRadio. It's called
Yes.
Talk Tracks and Trends.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
she's been on.
Put me down on the
Yes,
list.
I got to. I'm gonna put you on my list. I got a list going on already on my phone. Who I need to reach out to bring to my show.
So you already mentioned the tribute album. When is that tribute album coming out?
So it was supposed to be ready for Vegas, but we had some technical issues at the studio. So as soon as si Dios quiere, it should be done by late July, beginning of August.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Now-
God willing.
Pues
Now-
así pasan las cosas. So,
I've
so
said
you
this-
could probably get big push back then, right there.
Yes, yes.
I've said this plenty of times. It happens. And there's a lot of steps in music.
Yes, sir.
And it's not always in the hands of the artist.
And we're not doing
Yes.
AI, so
Yeah, that's
we're
right.
not doing AI, so it's we're
That's
putting in the
good.
work, and
Yeah.
it's a lot of work.
There's a lot of people that have hands in this.
There's a lot of moving parts.
mastering,
Yes.
remastering, mixing, that instrumentation that has to be redone sometimes.
Absolutely.
Remastering the
My
vocals.
husband, Johnny, had to go in there right before we came, like 2 days before Vegas, just to redo a drum track on one of the songs.
Yeah, so
So yeah, it takes a lot of work.
There's many levels of complexity for each single, not to mention the album. And then you got cover art, you got all the
Yes,
make sure all the
you have
licenses
to
and
get all
everything.
the licensing information. Like you have to put it out. Everything has to be right before you actually put it out there.
Take it with a grain of salt. They're gonna try to get it there.
Yes, we're gonna try really hard.
But that's not saying we just gotta give her we gotta give her the leeway to make sure that she gets time to do it right. That's all.
Then once
And
it's
so-
out, we gotta put out. We
Yeah,
gotta let
yes.
it
But I
everybody
will
know.
tell you this: once we get it, I'll
Yes.
let you know.
Absolutely.
We'll be pushing it. She'll come on the show. She'll promote it, right?
Yes,
She's gonna
yes,
come on the
for
show.
sure.
We'll promote it. And it's with anything. We just got to give her the grace in order to do it right, so that we'll get a good product out to you.
Right, yes.
It just takes time. That's all. And that's what happens. But a lot of people are like, well, you said last week, no, so slow down.
I know.
It's not like she can put it in a quarter and it comes out. It doesn't happen that way.
It doesn't happen like that.
Yeah,
You don't
a
push
A lot
a
of people
button.
don't
I know.
understand. But we just want the music.
Right.
I'm speaking in the family.
Right.
Just saying.
Yeah, well, no, I call it the long distance call thing. Back in the day when they first started doing long distance calls, people were like, oh my gosh, I can call my sister in California, and it's wonderful. But once they started doing transcontinental across the ocean, people complained because it took 3 seconds to answer, and they were like, "Are you kidding me? They're going across the ocean, you moron! It takes a long time. That's like 7,000 miles." But they didn't understand that it was that long, And so I was like, "Y'all guys are." There's soldiers right now taking videos of them in the field. When I was in the military, I had to wait for a 18-wheeler that had phones in the back. They would come, they would park, and then we'd have to wait for the satellite connection so that we could call home. And I only got 10 minutes to call. So if nobody answered the phone at home,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yep.
it. Until next time.
That's right.
that's it. And I was deployed like 10 times, and I only got a chance to talk to my dad one time. All 10 times, nothing. Nobody answered the phone
Wow.
because they weren't there.
Yeah, they do.
So, and then they're like, "Oh my, I don't get no coverage. Are you kidding me? Knock it off. You don't have any ideas." But yeah, give us some time, give us some grace. It's
Yes.
going to be good. I'm
Well,
sure it
thank you.
will be. You know, especially your husband's. He's great.
Yes, he is. And also George Ochoa was producing the whole piece. But they're very like perfectionist and meticulous with every little detail. So we want to put out a good product, not just 1, 2, 3. So yes, as soon as it comes out, I promise we're gonna get it out there to you guys, and y'all will be one of the first ones to know.
Well, guys, thank you so very much for joining us. This is your camera right here. Let me put it on you real quick. This is your camera right here. Let people know where they can find you, where they can get your news and information, and anything else that you want to promote.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for giving me your time. My name is Maricela Hernandez, and you can find my music on Apple, on Spotify, iTunes, all of the music platforms, and on YouTube as well. So my music is on YouTube, my album is on there, and my videos are also on YouTube now. Maricela Hernandez on Facebook. That's where I usually post all of my personal stuff going on. Well, I mean, personal music, everything that's going on in my life as well. So Maricela Hernandez. And if you need a phone number to contact for booking, 956-650-8022.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's
Yes.
excellent.
Thank you.
And, by the way, say hi to your daughter for me.
I sure will. She'll be
Yeah.
here tomorrow.
She'll be
Oh,
here
okay.
tomorrow.
We'll be here
Yeah.
tomorrow too.
I gave her a totem. I gave her a name,
Oh,
a totem name. So
awesome.
where
Yeah, she remembers.
yeah. So she's
Yes.
fascinated by my culture, which is really cool. But
Yes. So
no,
thank you.
but yeah, please come back. Thank you so very much for spending some time with us. I know that I just hear them. They're getting ready to play some music. It's
Yeah.
getting really loud.
Okay. Well, I love you guys. Thank you so much once again, and you will hear back from me very soon.
Yes, all right.
And
you will see you soon.
Yes,
We'll see you
all right.
Thank you so very
Yes.
much, guys. That is the one and only Hoya over there.
Bye,
And then we got
guys.
Maricela. And then we got me in the here on QvoRadio. We'll see you next time with
See
another
you in a
artist.
bit.
Hasta luego.